Jennifer, dozens of people who've been staying in a shelter since Superstorm Sandy are out on the streets again tonight. The shelter they have been staying in has been closed down. Kenneth Moten is live at the Atlantic City Convention Center. What is the story there, Kenneth?
Rob, it was a mess out here today, and there was a lot of confusion. Atlantic City and FEMA officials say they're still working on getting people into transitional housing. Emergency management says many of the people who were kicked out of here today were either already homeless, living in hotels, or they were from outside the city. This afternoon, those who've been displaced by Sandy came head-to-head with local and FEMA officials when the shelter at the Atlantic City Convention Center closed.
We're struggling, you know, and this storm just made it so much worse on people that it's like the Great Depression, you know.
The city's emergency management says the federal government has been working to find transitional housing for dozens we saw standing outside the convention center with their belongings today. Even though paperwork is still being processed, it was time for people like Jamila Anderson, her boyfriend and children who've been waiting on FEMA assistance to move out of this shelter.
We have no other options. We don't know what to do. And we got kids, people are pregnant, and it's just messed up.
All shelters have to come to an end, and this particular one came to an end. So we're looking for alternatives for people if FEMA cannot get them into any type of shelter operation right now.
We were in the convention center a few days ago when Eagles quarterback Michael Vick toured the shelter and spent time with those impacted by Sandy. Emergency Management Chief Tom Foley says many of the people are from Atlantic City, but others were transferred from a Pleasantville, West Atlantic City area shelter when it closed earlier in the week.
Some of these people are not even from Atlantic City. They're from other states and other towns. We're trying to take care of the Atlantic City people first. That's our job.
From hotel vouchers to the rescue mission, Emergency Management says it's doing everything it can to help those who were forced to move out of here today. Rob, reporting live in Atlantic City tonight.